Oh, God. From the top. Let's go. 10 heads, welcome. Thank you for the prime. UBC, thank you for the prime. Rubber Ducky, thank you for the prime. Rubber Ducky 703 loves the content. 10 heads loves the content. UBC said maybe. Okay. Did Big A finish Elden Ring? Can you ever truly finish anything? Think about that. Think it back to me. Frames? We having a spectrum problem here? Would hate to have a spectrum problem. Be cringe to have a spectrum problem. Here, let me close some tabs. Maybe that'll help. Two. What up? Hip Hop Hippo, thank you for the 14 months. Illegible Corn, thank you for the 11 months. Alexa, thank you for the 6. Chaos Carson, thank you for the 1 year. Pog Champ. Acronym with the 26. Fucking long time. Thank you for the fucking train. Let's go. Go, we're gonna drink water. Thank you. I will. Alright. Just need to copy this over. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. This should be a good one today. In my humble opinion, IMHO. We got a lot to talk about today. Give me a second. Do you mind? I know that I said I'd be live at 8:30 and I am, so I held my end of the bargain. But I do need to finish setting up my links. Because the problem with these is I always have to fumble for the links. How's everybody doing? Atrioc, we haven't had a full Marketing Monday in a month. Oh, really? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I didn't do a full written presentation on a marketing topic for free for you while I was getting married and on my honeymoon and working on my hardest project at work. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Marketing Monday season 3. Yeah, we'll season 3. We'll season 3 when I'm ready. How about that? How about DAW? Do you really think you could beat 2007 M2K or Chudat? I think Twitch. If you guys are wondering, I was in Toph's chat and it was a debate over whether my Sheik sent back in time to 2006 would be a top player. And the answer, of course, is yes, because my Sheik is visceral. It's a visceral, deadly weapon. Should have to kill for any time period. He didn't even know how to wobble in 2006, did he? No shot. No shot, dude. I'd slay him. I would slay. How are you doing today? I'm doing well. Convention. Thanks for asking. Chu learned to wobble in 2007. We said 2006. 2006 was the year. So it's pre-wobbling Chudat. I know how to shield drop. Nobody else in the world does. I'd fuck him up. I'd fuck him up, dude. I would fuck him up. Plus, I would know things no one else would know. No UCF, your ass is not shield dropping. Bro, I learned how to shield drop on non-UCF setups in the Twitch office. I've even hacked my own notches. I would do it. Can you even ledge dash? Yes! Yes, I would ledge dash. I would shield drop. Shield drop some knowledge. Are you sitting back with a good controller, though? Because then you can't shield drop. You know what I would do? Is I would go back in time and invent the shield dropping notches meta and then sell controllers and make a mint. I would sell them all to Mutaking in 2008. And he would travel the country hustling to make money for me. You're Sheik in 2006 versus Michael Jordan in Stan's body. Playing racquetball. Yeah, that'd be a match. That would be a match. You seen House of the Dragon? Nope, no spoilers. I fucking couldn't watch it because we ended played up at like midnight 30 last night. And then I had to go to bed because I had an early meeting. Very cringe. Definitely want to watch it. Going to watch it tonight. 1v1 me, Multiverses Mirror, $100. Are you trying to get the money back for the time you wasted playing Multiverses? Because nothing will fill that hole. I'm sorry. No matter how many hundreds I throw at you, it will not save your fucking wasted weeks. Have you seen it? Oh, yeah. Played Up was a good stream. It was really fun. That was fun. Games with the boys. It was fun. Can I leak something? Never stopped me before. I might be doing a little something with Clint Stevens today. Not today. I'm sorry. Actually, not for a while. But we might do a little Clint Stevens team up. You know how we did the Smite thing? We'll be doing something else. And Ludwig called me today and tried to get me to quit Clint's team to join his team for something coming up. And I was like, bro, if you spend 60 hours playing Smite with somebody, that's a bond. And then he mentioned that he was at my wedding, which is kind of more of a bond. So I did say, here's what I said. I said, look, I want to be on Clint's team. We have to avenge what we did for Smite. But you tied my tie at my wedding, and that's a bond I can't unsee. So if you really want me to leave Clint's team, I will. And he's like, no, follow your heart. So he's a good guy. I'll give him that. Because I would have done it. You know, there's a bond if somebody ties your tie at your wedding. But I'm going to be playing with Clint. It's going to be good. Clint and Mango, dude. It's going to be fire. Bring back real team Clint. A real friend, let's go. Exactly. Should do a wins and fails for House of the Dragon. Can't wait for all these W's for the Targaryens. You sound like a my stepdad trying to relate. Like, you know I like Game of Thrones, but don't. Hey, champ. How about a W for those Targaryens? Just stop. Just stop. All right, I haven't even watched it yet. We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm like the biggest Game of Thrones nerd in the world. Even still, I feel like I'm being pandered to. You read all the books? Yeah, I read all the books. Fucking 14 years ago. They released the last one. If George R.R. Martin doesn't release a new novel in the next year and a half, oh, baby. Oh, baby. Tell him, Big A. Well, yeah, you don't let me finish. What I'm going to do is I'm going to purchase everything he does. If he doesn't release a new novel in a year and a half, I'm going to purchase every Game of Thrones thing I was going to do anyway and consume all the media and talk about it on stream, but I'll be angry about it. That'll show him. How about House of Dragon D's nuts on your face? Thank you, Vale. Vale with the quickest loss of a VIP. Un-VIP the Vale. Wow. Literally lasted fucking 2 days. That's crazy. That's you know what? Sometimes you lose it doing something big though. Sometimes you go whole hog, and I respect that. Sometimes like like the president hands you a medal and you toss it back in his face. And you protest. And you're like almost like a Muhammad Ali type, and I respect that about you, Vale. But it is gone. It is gone. Well, I'm gonna take some subs here. Rodavian, thank you for the 17 months. Ben Wee, thank you for the 4 months. Wally the Kid, thank you for the 7 months. Never seen Game of Thrones. Should I watch? Yeah, I like it. I would watch all of season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I would say don't watch 6, but you will anyway because you're already pot committed. And then I would say definitely don't watch 7 and 8, but you will anyway because you're already pot committed. And then you're going to be really disgusted. And then you're going to be like, ugh. And then you're going to watch House of Dragon. I haven't watched Game of Thrones, but I've watched all the lore videos. You are a psycho, dude. That's a Zoomer thing. Zoomers have skipped the middleman on media. They are skipping watching the source content and skipping right to watching the video essays about the source content. You're supposed to watch those after you've seen the source content. It's insane. Those things are for discussion after you've seen it. You don't just fucking jump into the fucking discussion. It's ridiculous. It's not efficient. It's like stripping all the good parts out for the most passive, banal, useless YouTube droning parts. I don't know why that's the part you appreciate the most. I don't even watch the video essays. I just read the comments. That's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, I've seen Schindler's List. Well, no, I didn't see Schindler's List. I saw a YouTube video discuss. Well, I didn't see the YouTube video. I watched I read comments sorted by new. And one of them was an ad for a bot that I clicked. So I'm cultured. That's a joke because they would never watch a video essay about anything other than fucking a Marvel movie or The Boys or Rick and Morty. I should never have said Schindler's List because they'll never click that video. If it has Homelander in it, then they'll fucking click that video. But they will not call. New season of The Boys starts filming? I know. I'm excited for the new season of The Boys. Although I wish, as with all shows, I wish they would cap the number of seasons. If they said from the beginning it's going to be a 5-seasoner or something, I would really like that. Because I always worry about Lost syndrome, where they just drags because the show's too successful. Isto! Wait, sorry, did you say something? What did I don't know well? Blank, thank you for the 36th month. Hey, Atrioc, can't wait to see what you got me for our 3-year anniversary. Oh my God, Blanks. You think I didn't know this day was coming? I know every single chatter's sub anniversary at the top of my head. From the bottom of my heart. I keep it all memorized. And I plan for it. Tofred! Toph! You guys don't know, Toph, I don't know if you're here, Toph, but everyone was just saying in Toph's chat that I would go back in 2006 and crush. Toph had a whole 20-minute spiel about how I might change the entire dynamic of Melee's history if I were to come around for even one tournament in 2006. And then he followed it up by saying, hell, even in 2014, I think Atrioc could have been a #1 contender if he had just been able to really pursue it instead of Twitch shackling him to a desk. And then he went on and said, even in 2022, this man's got what it takes to be a top-level player. At any moment, he could fucking strike. He's like a Viper. He called me the Viper a lot. He kept saying Atrioc's the Viper of Melee. And I was like, come on, chill out. You know, that's... And he's like, no, he's the fucking Viper, dude. He can strike. And he'd do this hissing sound. And he said, at least you can outrank Mango. It's a fucking low bar these days. Bro, actually, you know what? I could go to fucking one tournament, get fucking top 32, and they'll rank me above Mango in the next fucking PGR. His results are more consistent. And then, man, I'll be there at fucking 11, dude. I'm beginning to think this conversation might not have actually happened. It wasn't really a conversation, more of a spiel by Toph's part. Swow Quicks, thank you for the 5 months. Okama, thank you for the prime. Sleepy Cactus, thank you for the 16 months. If you guys don't know, today is Marketing Monday, a day which is never skipped. One thing I like to say about Marketing Monday is that it's never skipped, but it arrives precisely when it means to. You know what I'm saying? Much like a wizard. And I will be bringing you an actually fantastic breadth and width, a longitude and latitude of different news in the worlds of business and marketing. Today, I have a eclectic mix of wins and fails and a pretty serious what's up Beijing on what's going on in China that I believe we'll be able to cover. But no official Marketing Monday after that. It's just wins and fails. But it's a good one. Hey, Big A, is there going to be a Hitman horse anytime soon? Great question from Sharkger. Yeah, there will be tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday, 8/23, Hitman horse returns featuring Linkus and a Spectacore. Oh, speaking of Hitman, did anybody in here happen to watch my video on that secret Hitman contract, Village Cartel, where I innovated a cool way to get rank 1? Well, guess what? Turns out when you make a 150,000 view YouTube video about a contract, a lot of people will try it. And a lot of the killers came out of the woodwork to try and topple me in that contract. And guess what? Some of them were fucking sick. So they sent me this, and I just want to share it with you. This is for the Hitman heads off the rip. I was so impressed. Let me find it. Okay. This is not going to be on YouTube, obviously. I'm not going to make another video about the next two. Okay, so as you remember, my time was about 1 minute 23 seconds. 123, and that was rank 1. But then I got sent this by Red Fox, an all-time great Hitman contract runner. This video is called For Atrioc. Same starting spot. As we know, the bar start. Runs backwards outside. Hides in the bushes. Takes out a sniper. Shoots the exact precise spot through the window that'll make the bartender walk over here, but nobody else here. Actually, a fucking cracked spot. I mean, they hear it, but he goes first. Cracked location to shoot. Okay? Takes out his pistol. Barely doesn't fill the bar. Hops over here. Takes out his sniper. Boom! Pops the fucking bartender into the corner where no one's looking. Drops his sniper.
My husband nearly lost his arm when that winch broke, but
then
I think he's on the mend.
Runs over here. Pulls out his pistol. Found a spot that I did not know existed. And nobody else who ran this contract, and I've seen everybody else's runs, nobody else discovered this. If you shoot through this slat in the stairs, you can kill the guy that's hiding behind a wall without having to move him. Everybody else had to move him. How did he find that? How did he fucking find that? That's so crazy. Everyone else took multiple shots to get that guy away, and then that was crazy. I don't know how nobody discovered that. I mean, that was so sick to find. So that saves a couple seconds right there. Then Pops that guy in the leg. So he falls down. Shoots over there to make the other target walk into the bushes. Goes over here. Creates an angle by breaking this glass. And then tossing his Molotov at the through the broken glass. So it hits through the floor, but in a better spot. He doesn't have to wait. Molotov kills the 2 targets upstairs. Knocks that guy over. While this guy's facing down, look, his head is on the floor looking down, and these guys are turned around because of the Molotov explosion. He shoots this guy to death and he falls into the bushes. Excuse me? Excuse me? Bro, if you see this guy's death, I mean, the whole thing's over. But this guy falls down and these guys are turning around. It's so crazy. Look, the guy turns back around, but he's in the bushes. And then he runs to the exit. That's cracked. That's cracked. Extremely impressed. Extremely impressed with Red Fox. 114. That's absolutely impressive. Unfortunately, that's not the fastest time. Bringing back a classic. Unfortunately, that is not the fastest time that I've received in my DMs. I actually got an even faster time from Frag King, who was the guy whose time I originally beat. I beat his time. He commented on my video, Atrioc, congrats on beating my time, amazing run. And I was like, thank you. I give him a like. And then he kept grinding. I respect that. He gave me a fucking dap up for beating his time, and then he grinded and he beat it back. And he became the new rank 1 again. I fucking respect the hell out of that. So he came back with this, Frag King, and all I messaged him when I saw this was, that is fucking cracked Lamal. Because this run is fucking cracked. Let me show you Frag King's run. Again, he is an very, very long time Hitman contract runner. So he also starts in bar start. I think, I mean, my guess is that bar start's the best based on my runs and everyone else's afterwards. All right, so check this out. Wait, I have to understand the problem here. So you're starting in this bar, right? And there's a bartender behind this bar right here. And everybody in this bar like turns around. They look around. And if they see his dead body or see you shoot him, the run is ripped. Okay? So there's a lot of ways to get around that. I used a Molotov cocktail, but he wants to save his Molotov. So he figured out and Red Fox's way was to run out this door and set up the sniper rifle and shoot through the window and all that. But that was kind of slow. This is such a crazy precise find, the way he starts this run. Let me just show you. Also, let me see if I can up my settings. Yeah, 1080p. Look at the way he starts this run. It's insane. All right, he runs forward. Okay, shoots over there to make the guy outside look over by the stairs. Shoots over by the scooter to make everybody in the restaurant look over there on that side. Shoots over by that scooter to make those 2 guys look over there. So he's like dodging everyone's view cones and causing little distraction shots with the smallest pistol. The smallest and least accurate pistol. Then pops the bartender in the head. Now look, these guys are looking away. The guy outside is looking away. And the guy on the over there is looking away. Everybody's looking away at once, but nobody heard the gunshots. It's cracked. It's a cracked start. And so he's out of the bar at 8 seconds without wasting any items. Just using pistol, he's out of the bar 8 seconds without using. Now, here's the thing, though. And this is why I was like, that doesn't work. When I saw this, that doesn't work. Because at a certain amount of time, like let's say around 50 seconds or something, people will find that body. No matter what. Even if you're distracted, they'll find that body. So what he does is while he's running away, he tosses a flash phone right there. Now, a flash phone is an item that you can activate to make it ring. And if somebody's nearby, they'll stop what they're doing and go check the phone. Now, so he doesn't activate it yet. So then he runs up here. Takes out his mini pistol. Again, this pistol's so inaccurate. Distraction shot. Soda can. Ducks down. Knocks that guy out. Headshot snipe. Headshot snipe. with the least accurate pistol from this distance. Pop that guy. Shoots the wall. Again, this is the same kind of trick. Get that guy to go over there. Hops this wall. Molotov to the floor.
Paula, give me an update.
Well, Miss Mac.
Everybody turns around and look at the Molotov. He pops this guy in the head. Falls in the bushes. Activates the phone. So the guy that's about to find the bartender bodies turns around the last second. Picks up the phone. And as he's answering the phone, he escapes. Just cracked. Just cracked, dude. Literally just cracked. Just well thought out. Just a brilliant run. So those two runs, shout out to Red Fox and Frag King for just two great runs that I got submitted today. It's just fun for me. I love seeing good routing in Hitman. It's my favorite part of it now. It's what gives me the most joy. And respect is due. I gotta tip my hat to these fucking killers. I'm gonna try and find maybe more little mini contracts that I do at midnight, and I'll show people, see if they want to impress me. I still think it can be beaten. By the way, I still think that time can be beaten. That was a cracked time. I think someone's gonna be able to do like a bomb launch or something and beat it even faster. But for now, that's cracked. Hey, you should call it Barketing Monday because you got that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? I do. I sure do. Well said. Well said. Is HBO Max Marketing Monday permanently delayed? It is not permanently delayed, but I am waiting for some kind of news item that like brings it back to relevancy. It felt very hot when I was talking about it, but I didn't do it in time. I think it needs work because it's kind of very intellectual right now. I want to add a little juice and fun to it. You know, I feel like I'm just talking about business when I talk about the way it's currently written that I've got it set up. So I want to add a little bit of spice to it. Are you calling us stupid? I'm not calling you stupid, but I am worried about attention spans, especially on YouTube. Okay. Just add the TikTok boom sound. What if I add the Roblox oof sound after every single slide? They removed it? I thought they brought it back, actually. He made a Marketing Monday about how good NFTs are, but pushed it back because everybody already knows NFTs are perfect. That's why I delay it. You know, you're right. Yeah. That's why I delay Marketing Mondays, is because I'm worried you guys already know that NFTs are too perfect. 10 hours of silence interrupted by oof. Silence interrupted by oof Roblox. Okay. We'll see if this lines up to the wins and fails today. All right, so let me make sure I got everything ready for wins and fails, and then we'll jump into it. Make some friends in chat, you know? Got it. You're always relying on me. Bro, there's thousands of people here, and you guys are always relying on me for entertainment. Hey, talk to each other. Make some friends. Mingle. Okay? Fucking mingle. Hi. Why doesn't everyone go around the room and say one fun fact about themselves? We'll do icebreakers, okay? I feel like everyone's on edge. No, I'm shy. Oh, wait, let me get a water too. 1 second. Did Oof play? Oof! All right. Let me see. Do I have everything I need for my wins and fails? Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. I have that. Okay. Yeah. I have that. I have this one. That's good. Wait, control. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I need to just get this thing. Yeah. Hold. You guys you're having a great time, I'm sure. Grab this. Okay. Did I really want to include this? I don't know why I did. Okay. All right. Cool. I feel ready. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. Can you make the Marketing Monday a quick one, larger than average day? Just go to bed. It's going to be on YouTube. There you go. Problem solved. I can ban you if you want. If that'll help. Bring back Bergsy. We sort of did yesterday when we played the restaurant game. Oh. Actually, a quick ban will help. Hey, well, it's not going to be quick. I haven't done a fucking unban in so long. My mods keep telling me do unban requests, and I keep saying, that's a great idea. I'll do it this week. And then I don't do it. So people have been languishing in the dungeons. Just give them a week off. Bro, I don't ever unban because I'm not going to remember. I'm going to ban him and then remember in 1 week. Oh, yeah, that's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's literally not going to happen. Okay. Are you ready for some wins and fails? I still feel like I'm fucking missing something. Okay. I still feel like I'm missing something. Okay, fuck it. I think I'm fine. Oh, wait. Okay, wait, let me get let me get that. Hold. Oh, okay. All right, we're good. There's plenty here. There's plenty here. Dude, I actually have so many more things that. Oh, by the way, there's that video I wanted to watch. Here's everything you ever wanted to know about coup d'etats. Remind me to watch that. Remind me to watch this video about coup d'etats next time we do a react. Okay. Hey, without further ado, please tag yourself. It's time for today's Marketing Monday. Welcome to Marketing Monday 8/22/22. Let's talk about all the things going on in the world of marketing business. Today, we have the wins and fails, starting with a fail, okay? A fail on every single one of you, myself included, who thought we had any willpower. Every single person who said, ugh, I'm done with Game of Thrones. After what they did to season 7 and 8, I'm done. Because it's the biggest debut for any streaming service or cable show of all 2022, baby. The second The second a little bit of Game of Thrones came back, we all came crawling back, dude. We like Dargans. We like the fighting. We like it, okay? At least some of you have the decency to pirate it. HBO said it had literally 10 million live viewers. Oh, yeah. Well, this is just US. 2.6 million US, 10 million global. Did incredibly... Oh, I have to stop this oof. This is going to ruin the video. Wait 1 second. It doesn't even make sense because I said it does incredibly well and then it plays the Roblox oof. That doesn't track. I'll put on Squeeze Me instead. That makes more sense. All right, let me close this. Yeah, so big fail on everybody who thought, and this again, I've always been a proponent of this. The theory that gamers and nerds only pretend that they will not purchase something that they like. And the iconic example that I've gone back to over and over is my favorite image of the member list on Steam of the Boycott Modern Warfare 2 We Want Dedicated Servers group. In-game, COD Modern Warfare 2. In-game, COD Modern Warfare 2. In-game, COD Modern Warfare 2. The day of release, okay? There is no shot. Gamers have zero backbone when it comes to boycotting any kind of media that'll give us any momentary happiness. No matter what we say and complain, no matter what I say about George R. R. Martin's delays, I will buy the book when it comes out. He can put it out half finished and say, I don't want to finish it, and I'll buy it full price. There's nothing we can do. We're hooked. Okay? That's how it works. That's how it happens. No way to get around it, okay? That's the name of the game. And for that reason, I am giving the win to HBO and the fail to us. Time to give a win, though. Again, I'm always trying to balance my wins and fails more aggressively. I feel like I've tipped too far into the wins sometimes, too far into the fails. We're going to try and get it right in the middle. And I want to award a rare. This is me turning over a new leaf. I'm going to award a rare Canadian marketing win. That's right. Canadian marketing win, because in these crazy times of rampant inflation, you need a pizza place you can rely on. And that's why I'm proud to award a win to Canadian pizza chain Pizza, who is offering customers 1 year forward lock-in pizza contracts. Gas prices are off the charts. Mortgage rates keep getting higher. But there's good news. Fixed rate pizza. Your pizza price stays the same for a whole year. You can lock in, much like a mortgage, into a 1 year fixed rate on your pizza to keep it at $16.99 Canadian. Some conditions apply. Sign a contract and lock your pizza in, dude. Pizza mortgages. This is what we need. Honestly, genius. Pizza was missing a futures market. Yeah, we can start shorting it. We can create pizza derivatives. We can have a pizza bubble of some sort. You could have a down payment on a pizza. Give me 30-year food mortgages. Imagine splitting your pizza bill over 30 years. So you're paying for a pepperoni slice you had in fucking the 1980s. Yes, Canada's done it again. I actually think this is a pretty clever bit of marketing. I think it's more or less a stunt than anything. The idea is people talking about it, and I think it's done pretty well. It's a clever read of the moment, and I give them an honest-to-God marketing win for a clever piece of marketing. Good job, Canada. She got the pizza mortgage and the divorce. You wouldn't want the pizza mortgage. You'd want the pizza. That's like not getting the house, but getting the bill to pay the house. You don't want the fucking debt, dude. That's not, you sound sad about it. Speaking of someone who's sad, let me give just a real, it's not even a fail. It's like a desperate. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to call it a fail. I want to call it like come on, bro. And I want to give a desperate to the fine folks over at Android at Google who have been, again, I'm an Android user, but they've sort of noticed that the green bubble, blue bubble thing has just really fucking owned them for a long time. It's made it very difficult for people to switch. People really want those blue bubbles. And so they've tried this. It's a marketing campaign. Hey, Apple, it's Android. Your blue-green bubble problem is legit making people ugh. If you fixed it, everyone will be like, that's fire. Eyes emoji. Help Apple hashtag get the message. And it's like, I don't think this is going to work. I don't think Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, is going to wake up and be like, oh, I really want everything to be fire emoji, so I'm going to give up a massive advantage that we've leveraged like on purpose. We've created on purpose to help control the mobile market. This just kind of comes off as a little bit desperate. Locked replies. People, it's got locked replies. I didn't even notice that. Dude, you're asking people to use the hashtag and you lock the replies. Bro, what is that? Anyway, nobody can predict the future in the world of business, but I got to say, I don't think this is going to work. I feel like this was probably not a smart idea to try and shift the dynamics. That being said, if you guys, read more into it, it is entirely fabricated by Apple. Not just the bubbles, but the fact that images get downgraded when sent from Apple to Android. Text messages appear weird and are formatted weird. It's all on purpose. Like they literally have nerfed it on purpose so that people feel uncomfortable about switching out of the Apple ecosystem. It's underhanded. It's dirty, but they're not going to change it because of Android's fucking tweet. I'll tell you that. It's been very profitable. Hey, Russia, invading Ukraine kind of, would be cool if you stopped. Fire emoji. Same energy. So that's a fail. Speaking of abusing market power in the way that Apple's doing, I found a graph recently that shocked me, and I wanted to share you guys this graph. I recently, at my day job at NVIDIA, our company has switched. This is probably a few months ago now, but we switched from Slack for our internal messaging to Microsoft Teams. And generally it was unpopular. People prefer Slack. And I always wondered sort of why they did it. But I assumed, whatever. There was probably a better deal financially. And then I looked into this graph. This is the growth of Microsoft Teams versus Slack. And it is a testament to the power of bundling. The power of being the dominant market player and including it in a larger packaged bundle. Despite being reviewed worse by almost every user, Microsoft Teams has massively eclipsed Slack in about the span of 1 year because every company that already has a contract with Microsoft to get Office basically rather bundle it into one thing. They just get Teams thrown in. And so by abusing their Office monopoly, Microsoft Teams has destroyed an upstart, well-reviewed, good competitor. Slack is basically on a path to irrelevancy from being one of the highest valued up-and-coming startups. It's actually insane. So I wanted to give a win for market power. It works. It works yet again. Wow, who'd have thunk it? Who'd have thought the power of Leveraging monopolies and vertical integration. It just works. That's a win there. Money makes money. A salesman at my company went to a Slack derivative startup in 2019. Yikes. That's bad timing. On God, I'll use group text before I use Teams chat. Okay, try telling that to your fucking manager. Job. If you work a job and the job is on Teams, you're gonna fucking use Teams, or you're fired. You can't. If people are gonna have meetings there, you can't be like, I think I'll be in the group chat. Thanks. It's not. This is not how it works, bro. Not me, Giga Chat. On God, I'm not. Anyway, speaking of creative marketing, I have 2 creative marketing campaigns for you. One of them I hate, and one of them I love. I will start with the one that I hate. Actually, the win is for me not living in the UK, okay? The win is for me and all of us, really, for not living in the UK. But there is a pretty successful, at least in terms of awards, who knows, marketing campaign happening right now. Any of my UK fucks in chat, frogs, I'm sorry. Any of my UK frogs in chat know about the brand Pepperami? Are you familiar with the brand Pepperami? It's a line of hot dog looking beef jerky or pork jerky, I think. Anyway, as a part of their new marketing stunt, they were sponsoring. I'm just so glad I don't live in the UK because the people would have tagged me in this. They were sponsoring weddings. And so weddings all over the UK were becoming Pepperami weddings. Where giant hot dogs would roam around. They had hot dog or, jerky themed cake, jerky themed dresses. so awful. I'm not going to get remarried for this, if you're wondering. Let me see if I have the video. Let me see. Sorry, one second. Is this it? Yeah. Wait, dude, where's the fucking video? Hold up, one second. I know it's on Ad Age. So excited for the Wedding 2. No, I'm not going to do a Wedding 2 themed around UK-based jerky products. Obviously, right? Obviously, I'm not going to do that. But as far as I can tell, it has been a bit of a success story in terms of marketing. For the spend of paying for like one couple's wedding, they have gotten a lot of coverage. Oh yeah, here it is. Here's some of them.
Amazon Ads helps you reach your
This is
audience
an Amazon
while they're caring
ad.
for their
That's
favorite.
I'm not going to watch an ad to watch an ad, dude. That's what my viewers have to do on Marketing Monday. That's not me.
Hiya, you're right.
Nice to meet you. Have you got any ideas about your dress?
I want a Pepperami wedding dress. Just wondered what your experience is with pork-based fashion.
So they did a bunch of these.
Amazon Ads helps you.
Oh my
reach your
God,
audience
Amazon!
while they're-
You cannot be playing ads on ads, dude. This is an ad. I paid for this website to watch ads. It's Ad Age. This is crazy. Why is Ad Age selling ads on their fucking ads? I pay a subscription.
We're looking for a wedding cake.
We're looking for like a pepperami cake. Like chicken, pork chicken.
This is what I asked Cutie Cinderella and she couldn't do it. The real fail is Cutie Cinderella because she couldn't fucking fulfill my order. Anyway, I'll give that a fail, even though I think it was successful because I hate the idea, the very concept. But let me give a win to something I do think is creative in the world of marketing and business. I'm actually kind of blown away by the audacity. Let me pull it up. 1 second. Here it is. A company in Japan registered a trademark for Kuggle as a clothing brand and then sells shirts with the logo partially obscured so that they can sell them as designer Gucci shirts. That's fucking gangster, dude. That's a win. In my mind, that's a massive win. They are immediately sued, obviously, by Gucci, but Japan trademark offices stated that the Kuggle was not similar enough to Gucci to warrant enforcement. So they've literally got off scot-free, and they can sell these Kuggle tees. They literally made it. They actually outplayed the system. And now they're selling designer Gucci under the brand name Kuggle. And actually, it's kind of gangster. I kind of want to get one. I legitimately am going to try to get one. So I just want to say that's awesome. That's a big win for me in the world of marketing. I thought that was pretty impressive. I'm interested to see how far they take it. You know, I mean, now that that's been proven to work, you could do that obscure with a lot of things, a lot of brands. Could be interesting. I'm interested to see where it goes, but I'll give it a win for now. Speaking of wins, dude, I found a way. So a lot of you are about to get into the job market, right? A lot of you are graduating college, or maybe you're not doing college, but you're graduating high school, and you're trying to get in the job market, and you're looking for jobs, okay? And that means you've got to go on a website nobody ever wants to go on, and that's called LinkedIn. Ugh! Yuck. But I remember when I was searching for jobs after college, I was on LinkedIn a lot. I was going to like the Riots LinkedIn page, and I was going to a lot of game companies, and I was like looking for opportunities and trying to network and, you know, all this cringe stuff that nobody wants to do. And the worst thing you see on LinkedIn is that you realize that all of your posts and your stuff gets no traction, and all these other people are going viral on LinkedIn. You're like, how do I go viral? Well, guess what? Today's win is this man who created... Well, the website went down because of overuse today. Oh, no, it's there. Oh, let's go. Who created the viral post generator for LinkedIn. It uses AI to write the perfect LinkedIn post. So, what did you do today? For example, let's pick an example. So we could say, what do we do today? We joined a cult. Okay. We joined a cult. Inspirational advice, shoot for the stars. I like that. Inspirational advice, never give up. Okay? Cringe level, let's put it up to max. Write a post. Oh, wait. Actually, we should refresh. Go back. Go back. What did you do today? Watched Marketing Monday. Inspirational advice, give it your all. Cringe level high. Right post. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. This should help you all go viral on LinkedIn. And my secret career hack, here it is. Simply give it your all. Once you manage to do that, you'll get 10x salary. If you need to get started, you can watch Marketing Monday. That's the first step, and it's easy. I, too, watching Marketing Monday and grew from there. It taught me a lot. Go watch Marketing Monday now and share on LinkedIn once you finish. Viral. 10 million views of your thread. 292,000 likes. 10,000 comments. Holy moly. And there was a lot of these. For example, this one. A few weeks ago, I decided to wank off. Work was losing meaning for me, and I needed to shake things up a little bit. My managers wanked off every day, but they discouraged me from doing it as well. But I did it anyway. I freaking wanked off, and I felt like I could shoot for the stars. Don't let your managers discourage you. Viral! Viral, dude. There's just so many ways to go viral. What is this one? Dude, there's so many of us on Twitter. Yesterday, I asked my Uber driver how he was. He responded with, "It's the best day of my life." Perplexed, I asked him why. He said, "I ate a taco earlier today." I loved his mindset, and I began asking more questions. He said that his only goal in the car is to do what you want. He doesn't eat a taco every day, but when he does, he's happy. Wow. Mindset is everything. Hashtag let's eat, hashtag LinkedIn, hashtag influencer. Yes. 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 Are you feeling it now? Are you guys feeling the paradigm shifting or not? Or are you too far in the past? This one. For the first time ever, I fired some employees this morning, and I did it with passion. If you want to fire some employees professionally like me, DM me and we can schedule a paid consultation Zoom call. I'll teach you all the secrets, and then you can suck on your own PP. Success, mentor, LinkedIn, influencer, hashtag fire with me. Yes, dude. So anyway, if you guys need a chance to go LinkedIn viral, I've got it for you. Speaking of LinkedIn, I do want to mention probably less of a win and more of a fail. Wait, where is it? This guy who went viral on LinkedIn for a much different reason. And that was for firing employees and then posting a selfie of him crying about it. Braden Walake, who runs the Ohio-based business marketing agency Hypersocial, shared this LinkedIn post. Is it deleted? This will be the most vulnerable thing I'll ever share. I've gone back and forth whether to post this or not. We just had to lay off a few of our employees. I've seen a lot of layoffs over the last few weeks on LinkedIn, mostly to do with the economy or whatever reason. Ours, it was my fault. I made a decision in February, and I stuck with that decision for far too long. Now, I know my team will say, we made the decision together. But I led us into it. And because of those feelings, I had to do today the toughest thing I've ever had to do. We've always been a people-first business, and we always will be. Days like today, I wish I was a business owner that was only money-driven and didn't care about who we hurt along the way. But I'm not. So, I just want people to see that not every CEO out there is cold-hearted and doesn't care when she has to lay people off. I'm sure there are hundreds and thousands of others like me, the ones you don't see talked about, because they didn't lay off 50 or 500 or 5,000 employees. They laid off one or two or three. One or two or three that would still be here if better decisions have been made. I know it isn't professional to tell my employees that I love them, but from the bottom of my heart, I hope they know how much I do. Every single one, every single story, every single thing that makes them smile, and every single thing that makes them cry. Their families, their friends, their hobbies. I always hire people based on who they are as people. People with great hearts and great souls. And I can't think of a lower moment than this. 59,000 likes, 10,000 comments. I've never heard of a boss being parasocial and then firing you. And then posting about it for LinkedIn influence with a selfie of him crying. Whoa! This is a 1 in a million. I couldn't even dream of this, dude. If I were trying to write a parody of business culture, I couldn't come up with something so fucking hilarious. What a psychopath. And he still writes it in the exact, like, double-spaced sentences LinkedIn influencer style. Where you put, oh, my God. It's so psychotic. American Psycho didn't go far enough, dude. You know what I'm saying? It didn't predict accurately how fucking degenerate it was going to get. Anyway, he looks really sad. So the real fail is this guy's terrible sadness at being the CEO of a company. Who had to fire people. I like that he included the out that he said, now I know my team will say that we made the decisions together. Bro, they wouldn't. I promise you they wouldn't. I want you to know they wouldn't. I just want you to know they would not. So that's the fail. That's the other end of the LinkedIn spectrum. But we covered both sides on that one. Continuing, we have wins and fails for days. Wait a fucking second. Oh my God, dude. Let me give you a fucking... You guys want a juicy win? This is a win for the fans of real business, dude. Who needs unions with a boss like this? Bro, the CEO of Starbucks should try this. He should try crying. I love my employees so much, and if they're in a union, I can't hang out with them as much. I just feel like our connection is stronger when there's no union mandating better wages and better benefits. It's like, we don't need that because we're friends. I am going to have to fire you guys for setting up a union. Okay, well, you threw me off. I'm talking about real business, baby. I'm talking about, listen, what's one business we all dreamed would come back? You know what I'm saying? One business that was too ahead of its time and failed, but we knew it had potential, that it was a good idea. Enron? Fucking good idea. True. Enron's one of them, but it's not the one today. Quibi? Great idea. Oh my God. 10-minute short-form content that you can't skip or use your phone for anything else, filled with crappy off-brand shows about, like, Chance the Rapper doing Punk'd. Brilliant. Brilliant. Definitely bring that back. No. Today, it's about the return of an all-time GOAT of business. The company that decided we're going to literally buy movie tickets wholesale and sell them for less than they cost. Movie Pass! Movie Pass! Movie Pass will reopen on August 25th with a new tiered pricing system ranging between $10, $20, or $30 a month. If you guys don't know, Movie Pass was a business where you could pay a flat fee. I think it was like $15 a month and go to as many movies as you want. Now, if you guys know, one movie already costs more than $15. So you would just use it at least once and they would be losing money because they didn't have any special deals. They just bought the ticket and then gave it to you. Their entire business was taking a credit card, buying the ticket, and then giving it to you. It was the best deal of all time. You could go see 14 movies and they would buy them all for the price of less than one. And surprisingly, after burning money like crazy for over a year, they encountered a problem. A movie named Mission Impossible 3 came out. And that movie had too many people that went to see it. It was too popular of a movie, and so it bankrupted the company. And so my only worry, dear friends, when I see that Movie Pass is coming back in August, is that Tom Cruise will not take this lying down. Mission Impossible 7 is coming July 14th, 2023. He's coming to kill Movie Pass. So if you want to get your Movie Passes in, I would get it in quickly. I can't see this lasting twice. He's back for blood. To finish what he started. Ethan Hunt will not allow movies to be that cheap. Don't do it, Tom. What's their new system? I assume it's very similar. With different tiers of pricing. Maybe caps on movies. Maybe caps on movies. But I don't imagine it's going to work that well. Here's an example from the comments of somebody who used MoviePass. He said, I used my MoviePass card 139 times in 2 years. These 139 trips cost MoviePass $1,500. They made less than $200 from me. He basically just got a free $1,300 from a business. He used the service for 2 years straight and they lost $1,300. That is the most insane business idea I've ever seen. A dedicated repeat customer costs you more money. And I have this ridiculous email from their director of Barketing. Woof, I'm Chloe, the director of Barketing at MoviePass. I'd like to explain why from time to time you may have had a rough experience with us, but it turns out that I'm a dog and can't talk. What I do know is that I see these humans working like crazy to make MoviePass better and better for you as fast as possible. They are so grateful for your membership and support while they work it out. And it's crazy. As someone who works in marketing, I was worried back then that dogs would take all of our jobs. I thought I would never be able to work in marketing and Barketing would take over. But when MoviePass collapsed, I breathed a sigh of relief because my job was safe. And now they're back, dude. Now they are back. It actually makes a lot of sense if the entire company is ran by dogs that they would do the business practices that they do. That might be the only explanation that makes sense. Okay. Continuing. Again, we have more here. I want to give a win for finding the least crazy Elon Musk fanboy. Because this man just implanted 2 microchips in himself that allow him to unlock his Tesla and store crypto. There we go. Least crazy Elon Musk fan. And I cannot see this having any bad outcomes in the future. He did it to get girls. Oh yeah, this is the face of a man who's just out there slaying. It's a good conversation starter when you talk about the NFTs you have literally inside of you. It's always been a dream of mine to not just have NFTs on my blockchain, but really in my bloodstream. And so shout out to this Giga Chad who really you hear about like the conspiracy theorists are always like they're putting microchips in the vaccine. And this guy's like, really? Can I get more? This guy wants them. This guy got the vaccine extra. He wants microchips, as many as he can. Give him that. That's a win. Continuing, we got to move faster. We have so many wins and so many fails. You remember how Russia created the knockoff McDonald's? And then it immediately started serving rotten food and had a real crisis of confidence. Well, I'm sure this will work. Stars Coffee. Starbucks has pulled out of Russia, and so Russia replaced all of the Starbucks with Stars. Which, by the way, yeah, missed opportunity to not do Zarbucks. I mean, obviously just missed opportunity. But we'll see how Stars Coffee does in the future. It's literally dumb Starbucks. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Good follow-up. Oh, by the way, found you guys all jobs. Oh my God. I forgot to mention this. I knew you guys were looking for jobs, and I knew you guys love gaming, right? You're into the whole gaming thing. So what I did was, while I was actually looking around on the internet, I figured you guys might need a job. You might need to be helped out. So I found you this perfect job listing that showed up. It's an esports manager, non-paid, in California, notably a cheap state to live. The ideal candidate for this position will succeed in this role if they have the knowledge and technical depth about the company and the industry. There will be a center person in the decision-making process, working with multiple individuals across different teams when necessary. You'll be a manager. You can manage operations, oversee personnel, help with onboarding and training. You need a bachelor's degree. You need to be organized and have strong leadership skills. They won't be paying you, but think of the opportunity to work in esports for no money. So you guys all have this job. It's all yours if you want it. Straight to the top. You do need a college degree for this unpaid grind, working in the bottom of probably a startup esports team that makes no money. So finally you get paid in experience, which is really awesome. And let me tell you, I'm trying to think of like a really, give me a name of like a really shitty esports team. not one of the big ones. Denial? No, like one of the small ones, dude. Exist? No, you guys are saying the big ones. There's something. Having Cloud9 on your resume means something in the world of esports. Enemy. Yeah. Imagine having like fucking Enemy or fucking the remains of Dignitas or yeah, like the Knights or the Shopify Rebellion on your, no, Shopify Rebellion kind of makes sense. Sprouts Gaming. Yeah. On your resume. You worked unpaid for free, grinded yourself to the bone. And then your resume says you worked for like Winter Fox. Yeah. Remember Winter Fox in the LCS? Oh my God, dude. I actually, a real story. I'm just going to show you guys. You're going to know what I'm talking about. Winter Fox. Winter Fox LCS. Winter Fox was an LCS team, League of Legends, that existed for like one season. And I remember I visited their house, their team house. Because at the time I was traveling all around LA. I was doing Twitch stuff, I think. And I was going to a lot of League of Legends events. And so I went to Winter Fox's house, their team house. The house was absolutely filthy. They were all smoking weed. They didn't even have 5 computers set up. They had 3 computers set up for a 5-person practice squad. There was pizza boxes everywhere. No, like half the people weren't even there, dude. That shit was gang. They had a real good system going. They lasted 1 season in LCS, and then the slot was sold to Echo Fox, which also did bad. And you could manage them. You could do work for those guys for free. Imagine managing a team like that for free. That's the dream. That's the fucking dream. So big ups to them. Big win. Next couple wins and fails are all about the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Bezos. Now, you know, we have a long time history with coverage of Jeff Bezos on this channel. I actually read his book and talked about it. I have 3 new pieces of information about Jeffy B, my boss, really, at my night job on Twitch. When I stream on Twitch, the money is trickling up from your subs and your primes. It trickles up to one man in particular, the largest shareholder in Amazon, the big Jeffy B, El Jefe. Okay? And I want to present you with a couple of things that I've learned about him. Number 1, really heartwarming stuff. When he was worth $10 billion, he drove a simple car.
My calculations, you yourself are worth somewhere in the vicinity of $9 or $10 billion today. I only say that because I've got a follow-up question.
Okay.
What's with the Honda?
This is a perfectly good car.
According to...
Look at that. A simple man. A simple man. 1999 Jeff Bezos before he really, when he was only worth $10 billion. He was more of a man of the people. And he drove his Honda Accord, and all he had was a simple $10 billion and a laugh. I love that man. What a hero. What a hero. He had hair. He had a dream. He wanted to sell books online. He's just like us for real. Unfortunately, the win that I'm giving for that guy does not apply to the fail that I'm giving to Jeff Bezos now. Because I just saw this. Did you know that after every hour of work at Amazon, the computer taunts you with a 30-second break where you say mantras that help you come to peace with your own exploitation? You have to say a 30-second timer. Repeat until timer ends. I noticed the good. Even in chaos, I can feel peaceful. While socially distant, I am emotionally close. Imagine repeating, while socially distant, I am emotionally close to your Amazon overseer robot over and over for 30 seconds before you get back to packing. That's dystopian. That's fucking dystopian, dude. That's crazy. Who thought this was a good idea? I mean, I would prefer to just be... it's like insulting. I don't know. I would rather just work. I would rather just not even give me the break. That feels 30-second timed break where you're prompted to repeat. Oh, that's. I noticed the good though. I know. Hey, Jeff, I'm working. Jeff, I'm on the clock. Jeff, I noticed the good. Even in chaos, I can feel peaceful. While socially distant, I am emotionally close. Thank you guys. Thanks for the primes though. Thank you for the prime. Everybody, thank you for the prime. Twitch prime. Thank you for the Twitch prime. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for the tier ones. Thank you. Half of that goes to Jeff. Thank you. Guides Online, thank you for the 3 months. Goes to Jeff. Trevo, thank you for the 12 months. Goes to Jeff. And of course, one more thing. He also had some great ideas. This is not Jeff personally, but it is Amazon. They have a great new idea for a Amazon Prime TV show called... This is a big win, actually. What a genius idea. Ring Nation. Where they take footage from everybody's Ring cameras across the country and find goofy things from your household that the entire country can watch. Hosted by Wanda Sykes. Woo! Welcome to Ring Nation. It's awesome. It's really cool because Amazon also gives unfettered access of Ring cam footage to police departments at will. You don't get a say in the matter. Police can just have access to all your Ring footage at will. Amazon gives it to them. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I guess they're just big fans of the show, huh? I guess cops just love watching Ring Nation, America's new funniest home video. Woo, woo, woo. Big win. Big win for the police people actually getting some entertainment. Doesn't Ring make indoor cameras? Yeah. It's people like slipping and stuff. It's outdoor and indoor. You can have it on outdoor and indoor. Pretty soon, though, here's the future. You can get a Ring on your Roomba. Or not a Ring, but a camera on your Roomba once Amazon acquires Roomba. And we can get some funny footage of maybe like people cheating on their spouse. And then Amazon can find that footage, broadcast it for the world so it's a real public thing. And we can all have a show about that. Divorce Roomba. That's a funny idea. That's fun. That's a funny idea. I would tune in. Divorce Roomba, dude. Or you can watch like cams with parents fighting. You know, the Roomba zooms in. I'm just thinking, guys. I'm just thinking. It could be really fun. So, Amazon, if you're looking, I'm available. That's my 2 Jeff Bezos updates. And now, I think, as my final win and fail, I have some streaming stuff, but I'll save it. My final win and fail, I'm going to give the win to the future of marketing. I'm actually going to give the fail to Elon Musk because he bought Twitter right as a new rising power in the text-based social media world is coming up. I'm talking, of course, about Truth Social, okay? Trump left Twitter, or I think was banned from Twitter, and so he created his own social media called Truth Social. And recently, a deep dive was done on the ads on Truth Social. Now, if you guys know, Twitter has a tough time selling ads, but there's no trouble over on Truth Social. Let's read some of these ads that are over live right now, real ads on Truth Social. Are you tired of woke libs making you use paper straws? Then you need the My Straw from Mike Lindell. Made with 50% more plastic so you could easily drink up those liberal tears. That's a good ad. That's a good ad. Go back one. Vaxstar is the only device that allows you to scan friends, family, and coworkers to determine if they've been tainted by the COVID vaccine. They use science against us. Let's use it back. Frank Logg, inventor of the Vaxstar. Holy moly. That is so useful. Finally, I can scan someone immediately. I'm sure that technology works too. Patriot powder. The only protein powder guaranteed to make you more patriotic. Flavorless by design so you can mix it into the drinks of your liberal relatives and make them see the truth. Obama doesn't want you to have this. Yes! Patriot powder, baby! And then, corn 2. The sequel to corn, the new conservative vegetable. All live, paid-for ads here on Truth Social. Easy money. If you guys are looking for good products, I want you to get off Twitter right now. I want you to download Truth, and I want you to find the truth. And now, I believe. Do I have any more wins and fails? My goodness, my God, my gracious. Do I have any more wins and fails? Oh, I've talked about this, but I will say it because it kind of, my last fail is on the concept of being careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. Be careful about the energy you put out into the world because you never know how it might get twisted, how the monkey's paw might curl and turn your wish against you. Because recently, Consumer Affairs reported that 84% of Gen Z was wishing for a housing crash. But the problem is, my friends, is they didn't wish where. Which brings us to our next segment.
What's up, Beijing?
What's up, Beijing? Let's find out what's going on in China. Uh-oh, it's a housing crash. And a catastrophically big one. Let me pull up all my China notes. 1 second. I've opened 4 million tabs. Here it is. Wait. There it is. Okay. Okay. Let's get up to what's up, Beijing. Hold up.
To my calculation.
Jeff Bezos' car. Close that. Close that. Close that. Give me 1 second. I need to get all these fucking things open. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. Close that. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. No. Dude, I have so many fucking tabs. Just wait. There it is. Okay, finally. Okay. Welcome to one more time. Why are you closing them? Do you think I'm hiding? I'm closing the tabs that we already... Okay. Welcome to What's Up, Beijing?
What's up, Beijing?
Be careful what you wish for because the housing crash has happened, and it's happened in China. A ticking time bomb. China's real estate bust deepens as housing prices fall for the 11th straight month. They are seeing a slow and then fast collapse of the housing market in China. Wait. Need this one too. That's my address. Hold up. But thankfully, they have a solution. And the answer, people are saying it. The solution is buy the dip. This video has gone viral on Chinese internet. I call on every comrade to take the lead and buy a property. If you're on your first property, then buy a second one. If on a second, then buy a third. If you're already on the third, there's always room for the fourth. And this is being paired with a dramatic drop in interest rates. Now, when I say the word interest rates, again, half of the Zoomers are like, I don't know. That's not on TikTok. Reminder, it's very simple. Interest rates are the cost of borrowing money. Low interest rates means it's very easy to borrow money, take out loans, buy a house. We've had low interest rates, near zero, in America and a lot of the West for the past 15 years. We've been addicted to it, and that's what's causing all the inflation now. China has had higher interest rates, but now they are rapidly cutting them. They did a massive cut recently and then a surprise second cut, and they are looking to possibly cut more. I believe they're headed toward an environment of near zero interest rates and printing money like we just got out of or are trying to get out of. So either way, it leads to a problem. They're having the same boom and bust cycle that we have also been addicted to. And so that's what's looking at right now. But because there is such demand for people to begin buying more houses again to get the market re-going because they're afraid of this collapse, the government has been demanding that Chinese banks give out more loans. That's where they're cutting interest rates. They're cutting the rates, making loans easier to give out, and they're telling banks you have to give out more loans. Unfortunately, people still don't want to take out loans. The average consumer there is still spooked. Houses are not getting finished. There's tons of properties that are overvalued. There's stuff people have been taking out loans to buy houses that aren't getting made. And so they don't want to do it. And so Chinese banks are beginning to inflate and fake their loan numbers because the demand is simply not there, even with lower interest rates. So what's likely going to happen is they're going to get cut even lower, closer to zero, until it's almost free to borrow money, at which point it will probably spur investment again, and they'll print a bunch of money to bail out the banks. It's very similar, I believe, to what happened in 2008. The only problem is China's real estate market is much bigger than ours was in 2008. So the crash will be more severe. Let me be real. I made some notes here. I want to be real a little bit on what's going on in China because I've sort of talked about both sides of it. This is for the first time since the rise of China in 2000 to now. They've had basically unbroken growth, almost unbroken growth for, 22 years. This is the first serious economic threat they've faced, as a major level. Okay. They're nearing a collapse that could exceed the 2008 financial crisis. New home sales and land sales in China are down 50% year over year. Real estate is 70% of their average household wealth, and it's all going down in price. More importantly, land sales, which is what real estate's built on, is how all of their local governments make money. They don't have much tax income. So they pay for fire departments and police stations and roads and everything based on revenue from selling land. And land sales are down 50% year over year. Mortgage-backed security sales, the things that caused the 2008 collapse over here, are down 92% year over year. Samsung, Apple, and dozens of Japanese firms are all trying to pull their supply chain out of China, largely because their zero COVID policy has been an absolute disaster. It's caused so many lockdowns, unreliable factories. For example, recently Apple just moved the iPad production from China to Vietnam. But again, it's all through Foxconn, which is still a Chinese company. That's happening. Okay. They have a looming, these are all things that are happening in China. There's a looming demographic collapse. Right now in China, the average Chinese person is half a year older than the average American. By 2040, they're going to be on average 7 years older. This is all billion Chinese people. On average, 7 years older. And that gap is widening. They have a extremely aging population without enough new babies being born. And that demographic collapse is going to cause economic contraction no matter what they do. These are all things that are true. These are all things that are happening in China. China is facing a very serious and dangerous economic future right now. That being said, I always have to say this at the end. Anyone who thinks that they're not going to be the number one economy in the world, or at the very least number two for the foreseeable future, nominally, probably number one after that, is smoking crack. It's smoking crack, dude. All of this can be true, and all of this will be bad, and it will slow their growth, and it will cause problems, and they'll have to print money, and they're not going to collapse. Anyone saying that China is going to collapse, I think is wishful thinking. I think they're wishful thinking. So that's the world we live in, is that they're headed for some very serious challenges, and it remains to be seen how they'll tackle them. But But you're going to hear a lot of videos that say China's collapse in 20 days. And I just want you to know that that kind of stuff sells. People seem to really enjoy the marketing material that China is going to collapse any day now. It's been happening since 2003. There have been articles that China's about to collapse any day now since 2003, and it hasn't happened. Okay, you have to be more realistic. That being said, this will be a real challenge. It remains to be seen how they handle it. And to be honest, they haven't done a great job so far. Their immediate reactions have been deeper lockdowns and massive interest rate cuts that have not worked. So it remains to be seen how they're going to handle a serious property crisis that is unfolding in real time. I'm going to be watching it very closely. I'm going to keep you guys updated. But I just wanted to give you guys that update on what's going on in China because I think that's an overall high-level view of it, of what's going on. Was there anything else I wanted to mention on that? Oh, yeah. Speaking of Gen Z and your wish for a property crisis, China is an example of what happens when that takes place. I understand that many people are preying on a real estate collapse over here in America because we can't afford housing. Very true. I myself would love to have cheaper housing. But here's what's happening when that takes place. Chinese youth unemployment, 18 to 24, is at all-time highs of 20%. That means 1 in 5 of people looking for jobs in China in that age range can't find one. It's at all-time highs during this crash. And that's what we're likely to see. I mean, if there's a real estate crash, it's not going to be great for jobs, which is not going to be great for people entering the job market right now. So it's tough. There's no good balance to that. I also forgot to mention, they're also facing the largest heat wave they've ever had. Unimaginable heat in China. The longevity and intensity of the heat wave is hard to comprehend. Too many heat records to count both day and night. Serious challenges across the globe. Entirely different ones, entirely the same ones. Climate change. What I want people to understand is that we are more similar than we are different as average people. Okay? We are all more similar. Everybody is trying to get a house for their family. Everybody is trying to get a world that's not filled with climate. Oh, F? Right when I'm fucking trying to bring it together. They're silencing the truth. I'm trying to say it's about people. Sorry. We are more similar than we are different, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, we're back. Everyone's trying to get a house for their family. Everyone's trying to get a job they can have stable income for the family they want to create. They're trying to have a world that's free of climate change. They're not seeing a rapid heat rising. The average people across the globe have similar goals. The people that are stopping it are those in power, which is in China, an authoritarian government. And over here, it's extremely wealthy, top 1% people that basically have more power than our government. Okay? These are the challenges. If you're in China, the enemy is probably an authoritarian government. And here, the enemy is people that have extreme wealth that use it to manipulate politics so we can't actually make any progress. And I just want you guys to know, like, there's a lot of things that we get hung up on, I think, that divide us from that very simple fact. The only people that win from the world being as it is are people that are already made a lot of money with the way it currently is. So all I say is that I think we should keep our eyes focused on that prize. That is the one enemy, the one thing we should stop. Money and politics over here, and then censorship and authoritarianism over there. That's the end of that. That's what's going on in China. That's what's going on across the world. That's the wins and fails. Thank you for watching. Marketing Monday. Appreciate it. If our economy inflates high enough, it will trickle down. It doesn't make any sense. I can hear the Marketing Monday outro music in my head. Oh, yeah. That's good. Any hot takes on the Bed Bath & Beyond pump and dump? The hot take is that people... I've said this since you can find my video the day after GameStop. The ape mentality is fucking stupid. It is designed to party with your money. saying apes together strong and buying and holding a appreciating asset is an incredibly stupid idea. It is designed for someone else to make money and leave you holding the bags. They're literally calling you a dumb ape. I don't know. I just don't fall for it. If someone tells you all the apes are aping into a new stock, that means someone's about to exit and make a lot of money and you're going to be stuck. GME still up? No, it's not. It's up from $4 if you bought it $4. It's not up from the peak it had on the day one where everyone started buying in. GME is trending downwards ever since the first spike. Every one of these spikes is people that are buying in, buying in, down. I think I saw, I don't want to quote this number because I'm not accurate on it, but I believe that I read that 80% of people that bought, retail traders that bought in the GameStop have lost money. 80%. This shit, and that GameStop is the most successful one. AMC is way fucking down. Look at AMC. The companies have no inherent value, and eventually people stop hodling. This kind of thing is like it's just preying on I don't know. For some people it's community, for some people it's financial illiteracy, for some people it's just hope. But whatever it is, it's not even close to reliable. It's worse than gambling. You're better off putting on roulette. And then Bed Bath & Beyond was like masterful by Ryan Cohen. Just knowing that people would follow him in and ape into the trade, and then he sells as they're buying in. Insane. Hey, Atrioc, what correlation does the housing market have to unemployment? As the housing market collapses, banks who make a ton of they have much of their money lended out in mortgages, start to have either liquidity problems, so they can't make loans, or they outright collapse. And if banks can't make loans, businesses which rely on loans collapse because businesses need loans to stay afloat or hire new employees or build new factories, etc. So when the housing market goes down, businesses start laying people off and not hiring new jobs. And then from there, more people can't pay their mortgages, which causes a cycle of that's what happened in 2008. So that's why, if you're wondering. I just paid off my car, so I have infinite shelter. Well, oh, actually, wait, good news. Holy shit, I forgot to mention good news. Gas prices are down. Do I have a graph? I don't know if it was Dark Brandon's lightning, but they are down to where they were. They've fallen for like consecutive, I don't know, couple weeks, and they are down to where they were in March and dropping. I wish I had my graph. I had a graph on this. I don't know where I put it. But they are down. They are trending downward, which is a good thing. Not where they should be, but on their way. 469 for you? Yeah, I mean, almost below 3.5 here in Tennessee. That's sick. You have $3.50 gas? Dude, fucking in Cali, I think we're still closer to fucking 5.5, 6. Let me see what. Yeah, we're around 5.5. 559 in NYC. Yeah, exactly. But they are trending downwards, which is a one piece of good news. Amidst some not so great news out of China. Must suck to be car cucked instead of public transport pilled like me. Do you think people have a choice? Do you think people living, like, for example, in fucking California, United States, are like, yeah, I wish I picked the option for great public transport. You just don't, you don't have it. I would love, dude, living in Seoul, Korea, I was so blown away by how awesome having a great public transport, a clean, great, reliable, fast public transport is so sick. It's so fucking sick. You can get around all of massive Seoul so easily on the subway. It's fucking awesome. And it's clean and fast and cheap. It's literally the most goated thing ever, and we don't have it like anywhere in America. I would love it. I would love it. California Virginia is fine. It's fine. It's better than, I guess, like when I was in Arizona, but it's not. It could be so much better. Seoul just blew me away. Same in Scandinavia. Yeah, it also makes cities less walkable because they're less filled by cars. 100%. 100%. There's less sprawl. You can have, yeah. It's great. It's awesome. I support it in every sense of the word. But I think the real problem is, I don't know what happened, but and I really need to look more into this. I'm actually speaking out of turn here because I don't know the exact reasons, but it's just become exponentially more difficult to build things on time, especially in America. Like the cost always overruns by billions, and it takes years more than they expect. And I know there's a lot of reasons into that, but I don't want to specifically ascribe one until I know more. But like, if you look back to like 30s, 40s, 50s in America, they made massive public works projects, like big railroads. They built highway, whatever. They made public works projects that were quick, under budget, and fast. I think the Empire State Building was built in like 2 months or something. Like it was, I don't know. It was just, I know it was fast. And now they don't do it. They do it way slower and way more expensively. It was unions. I 100% know it's not unions, because unions in the 30s, 40s, and 50s were like a third of America, incredibly strong. Unions were literally 1,000 times stronger back then than they are now. Unions are absolutely piss babies now. They have no strength. Oh, unions made it possible. Oh, maybe. I mean, I don't know about that either. I don't think that would increase the speed. I think it's got to be something with like zoning or regulations or like, I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. It's got to be something with or like government contracting to low bidders that aren't. It got to be something. I don't know. Actually, I want to watch a good video on it if we got it, but I don't want to do it now. Either way, there's got to be something, because it's a problem. I'm not saying we need to have fucking ghost cities built in a month like in China, but the speed has got to happen, because there's just no way to do any public. We can't do any public works. We can't do any public works projects. I talked to a construction worker, and he said that projects take so long because of paperwork constantly getting in the way throughout the whole process. Yeah, I do think a world where I think I'm not anti-regulation, because I think that's generally the side of like pro-business. Like an oil baron would be anti-regulation. But I do really like clear, simple, common language regulation. I think complex regulation only benefits established powers who can afford extensive legal teams and lawyers and people that can work through it. Bureaucracy, helps the established powers. I like regulation. I like environmental regulation. I like a lot of that. But I just think it should, like zoning regulation. But I think it needs to be clear, simple, common language, easy to understand, and easy to comply with, and not onerous amounts of paperwork. And that's my unnuanced take before I learn more about it. Especially on taxes. The biggest thing on me is taxes. I just think a simple tax system that didn't, it's just so frustrating that like it's so rewarding to people that have the money to buy lawyers. It's just we have such a complicated tax system. Hi, Maisie. Anyway, I'm done. You know what? I'm done. Usually I'll rant for a long time about all this, but I think we had a good wins and fails today. I appreciate you guys' time. I'm actually going to end a little early to go watch Game of Thrones with my wife. Not even my fiance, my wife. I don't think I said that before. I do appreciate you guys for stopping in. I'll be back tomorrow with a Hitman horse. No! I regret that. I regret that. Wife guy, my wife. Yeah, that's right. He said it. Oh my God, dude. How do I miss? Hitman horse tomorrow. Hitman horse tomorrow with Linkus and Spectacore and maybe some other stuff. Have a great, fantastic night if I don't see you. And that's that. Let's rate somebody. We got a little. Oh, Cutie Cinderella's live. Let's rate Cutie for making me an excellent wedding cake. Raid Cutie Cinderella. Do. Go say hi to Cutie Cinderella. She made me an excellent wedding. Really? I'm not kidding. I'm actually not exaggerating or even being a friend. Even if for some reason, Cutie kicked me in the nuts or something and I was really pissed at her, I would still say that was the best cake I ever had. It was the most delicious cake I ever had. Everyone loved it. It was devoured in seconds. She's the GOAT. She's the baking GOAT. And I stand by that for fucking all time. All right. Bye. Have fun.